On July 10th, I found that approximately 6.3 million animals are brought into the U.S. every year, and approximately 920,000 of them are euthanized every year by pet statistics by the ASPCA. If you could prevent an innocent life from being taken, would you help? You could be responsible for saving a life. Rewards are endless with a love so pure. How could you say no? I have always had a soft spot in my heart for animals because of my parents. Growing up, we have always seemed to find stray kittens, and before we know it, we had 5 cats in our house. Years later, I was introduced to rescuing dogs by my mother-in-law. I was soon to begin fostering shortly after. Since then, I've rescued 3 dogs and 2 cats, and I'm still fostering to this day. Anybody can buy a puppy from a puppy mill or a breeder, but there are many reasons to rescue a dog from an animal shelter or a rescue. For now, I will begin with 3 of them. First, rescuing an animal is more affordable. By rescuing, you will save the life and possibly benefit lives of others as well. You'll be gaining the love of a new family member or helping rescues in alternative ways. Rescuing takes less of a financial toll. By adopting an animal from a rescue, your animal is likely already spayed and neutered. It is included in the adoption price as well as the appropriate vaccines are included. Pets are microchipped, so if anything were to happen and your animal would escape or run outside and somebody found them, they would be able to scan the microchip and help you find your address and bring your animal home. Breeders do not provide spay or neuter. They're not microchipped. Minimal vaccines will be included, and you have to pay a lot out of pocket for vet fees after already buying an expensive dog. Some breeders are not reputable and animals are not treated properly. There are some good breeders, so if you do decide to go this route, please do your research. By rescuing a dog, you are not only saving the dog's life, you could also benefit from the lives of others as well. Some dogs are trained to do search and rescue, and the dogs are able to find people in areas after avalanches, in disaster rubble, or in large fields and other areas like that. They can smell a personal item of the missing person and track them for miles on a foot track. Dogs can be... High kill shelters do not have room and have to euthanize dogs less likely to get adopted to make more room. As stated in Pit Bulls, the misunderstood breed, a few surrendered breeds are American Bulldogs, American Staffordshire Terriers, and Pit Bulls. Pit Bulls are the most abused and neglected and euthanized breed of dog. That was written by Dallas Dog on August 15, 2022. After helping a search and rescue dog, I have a more love for dogs. I was so impressed by the skills of a rescue dog. We walked for miles and sat in a field, and then the dog came and found us just by using its nose. It was very impressive. Justina Wahodas stated an interesting fact about search and rescue dogs. The existing differences in the ground in which they work, the presence of different stressors and wealth conditions to which they have to adapt, require modification of training methods for individual explorations of training of specialties. In 2020, an article from cortisol levels in search and rescue dogs under rescue exam conditions. Finally, if you cannot bring a pet into your home, there are other ways you can help support animals and rescues. Animal rescues are always in need, not only for money, but they need food, treats, blankets, cleaning supplies, and more. Another thing to do is to donate your time. You can take the dogs for the walks, you can go and spend times in the cat room, and fostering pets is also an option. Helping rescues get transferred from high kill shelters to shelters with more space. A lot of foster dogs come from the south because the storms displace the dogs, so they just end up with no home. So they get brought up north, and the adoption rate is a lot higher. If you foster, you open up space at the animal shelter for dogs who do not have room and may end up getting euthanized. When the dogs come from the airport from the south, sometimes they need help being transferred to and from other rescues. Anyone can buy a dog from a breeder or a puppy mill, but there are many reasons to adopt an animal from a rescue. All in all, seeing a poor dog become a part of your family and work through a traumatic experience is a really meaningful situation to see, and that alone should make you want to adopt a dog or a cat.